Hello and welcome to this video on the life of Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth was born on the 21st of April 1926 in London. She was born in London in 1926 on the 21st of April. And her father was King George VI. King George VI. Her father. And Queen Elizabeth was also a mechanic. She fixed cars and trucks in the military. In the war. This is Queen Elizabeth when she was a mechanic in the military. After the war, Queen Elizabeth married. She married Prince Philip, her third cousin, Prince Philip. She married Prince Philip, her third cousin. This is Prince Philip and Elizabeth. And Philip and Elizabeth had the same great grandparents. Albert and Victoria. They were the great grandparents of Philip and the great grandparents of Elizabeth. They had the same great grandparents. So, with the same great grandparents, they were third cousins. Elizabeth and Philip were third cousins. Elizabeth and Philip were third cousins. And Philip was Greek. Philip was from Greece. Greece, the country, the person is Greek. So Philip was a Greek prince. And Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip were married for nearly 74 years. A long time, a long time. And then Prince Philip, he died. He died in 2021. 2021. So Prince Philip died in 2021. And Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth had 4 children, 3 boys, and 1 girl. They had 3 sons and 1 daughter. So 3 boys, or 3 sons, and 1 girl, or 1 daughter. 1 daughter. 3 boys, 3 sons, 1 girl, 1 daughter. And the first boy, boy number 1, the first boy, the oldest boy, the oldest child, now is King Charles III. King Charles III. So the first child, child number 1, is the oldest child. And now he is King Charles III. The Queen lived in Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. So the Queen lived in Buckingham Palace. I live in a house, but a queen lives in a palace. In a palace. And Buckingham Palace is in London. In London. But every summer, the Queen and her family stayed in Balmoral Castle. Balmoral Castle in Scotland. So she lived in Buckingham Palace in London, but in the holidays in summer, she went to Balmoral Castle. Balmoral Castle. And the Queen loved animals. She loved animals, especially horses and dogs. The Queen she loved all animals, but especially her favourite that she liked, her favourite, were horses and dogs. And she liked to watch horse races. Elizabeth became queen at 25 years old. She was 25 years old. And Queen Elizabeth was queen for 70 years, a long time, a very long time. Her father, King George VI, was king for 16 years. Quite a short time. Her grandfather was king for 26 years. So a longer time. Her father, 16 years, short time. Her grandfather, a longer time, 26 years. And Elizabeth, 70 years. So the longest time. So her father, 16 years. Her grandfather, 26. And Elizabeth, 70 years. So her father was king for a short time, her grandfather for a longer time, and Elizabeth was queen for the longest. Very, 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 very long, the longest time. 70 years. And then, after 70 years as queen, she died on the 8th of September 2022. She died on the 8th of September 2022, and she was 96 years old. She had a very long life, and she had 4 children and 8 grandchildren. 8 grandchildren. 4 children, 8 grandchildren. So this is the story of Queen Elizabeth II, and I hope you liked the story. Under the video, below the video, there is a link, and you can read the story of Queen Elizabeth II. So I will see you next time for another story. Bye-bye.